Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this June the 11th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far, but it's a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the tropics. We got our system over here has a 70% chance of development, and then another 20 to 30% chance of development system behind it. We got more activity over Central America, also South America, also in the MDR region. We got a system here kind of trying to move into the Caribbean Sea. We'll continue to monitor that. We got activity over portions of the Dominican Republic, Haiti, also into Cuba, Florida, all the way up into the Carolinas as well. Also across portions of Tennessee, Texas to Louisiana, all the way up to Arkansas and Missouri. Then again from Iowa into Minnesota and Wisconsin. A little bit in the Atlantic coastal water, then more activity from portions of New Mexico to Wyoming to Montana, and a little bit of activity trying to move into Washington, Oregon State, and also southwestern California, and a little bit of activity, scattered activity in the Eastern Pacific. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see here we got some thunderstorms and showers right along the Canadian-U.S. border. Up here from near Washington State to Montana to North Dakota to Idaho to Colorado to Texas to Northern Gulf to the Florida Keys, Florida region to the Georgia to the Carolina, portion of Virginia, Kentucky, the Illinois, the Wisconsin, up here around Michigan toward Lake Superior, Lake Huron, also in the New York State, to New Jersey, the Rhode Island area as well. A little bit of shower activity from northern New York State to Vermont and New Hampshire to Maine and southeast Canada. Some flash flooding and heavy rain over portions of eastern Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, southern Missouri, and eastern Oklahoma. A little bit through the Dakotas and Minnesota and Wisconsin region as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Here's a look at your Friday forecast. You can see we got some thunderstorms and showers up here along the Montana, U.S. Canadian border to Idaho, through ports of Colorado to Texas, the Northern Gulf to the Eastern Gulf, Florida Keys, Florida region, Georgia up in Mississippi, toward Missouri, toward Minnesota, Wisconsin, Lake Superior, Lake Huron, over toward New York State, Connecticut to D.C. to the Carolinas, also Atlantic coastal waters. Got a little bit of severe weather from Montana through down into portions of Nebraska, Kansas, and Oklahoma. Some heavy rain and flash flooding from northeast Texas to Oklahoma to Arkansas to portion western northwestern Mississippi, western Tennessee, and southern Missouri. Got some shower activity up here around Ottawa, Canada, stretching into northern New York State, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, and the Atlantic coastal waters. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Friday. Alright, here's a look at the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. As you can see, we got a lot of air quality alert from portions of southern New York State up here around New Jersey, Delaware, Rhode Island to Pennsylvania to portions of Ohio, Indiana, portion of Kentucky, also portions of western Tennessee, also the portion of Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and also Montana. Even got some wind advisories there as well in Montana, some red flag warnings in areas of Washington State, severe thunderstorm watches and warnings ongoing in portions of Idaho and also portions of Wyoming. Got some special weather statements in portions of California, Nevada. Also got some excessive heat warnings, watches in effect for portions of Southern California, southern areas of Arizona, one county in the north. Also, we got some flood watches and flash flood warnings in effect for portions of Texas and Louisiana, southeast Oklahoma, southwestern Arkansas. Even got some flash flood warnings also in central Texas, eastern Texas, and northern Louisiana. Even the river flood warning still continue for areas of Missouri to Arkansas to Mississippi, also into portions of Alabama, Louisiana, and East Texas, southern Georgia, northern Florida, also Georgia. Got a flood advisory there. Severe thunderstorm warning for eastern North Carolina and a flash flood warning there as well. Alright, we got some small craft advisory from portions of Southern California to Washington State. Also for the south side of the Hawaiian chain island, around the Alaska region, northern Alaska, got some flood watches there and special weather statements inland. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. We're going to take a look at your Thursday. We got general thunderstorm from Montana to Texas to the Carolinas, Florida, also from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania over towards Springfield, portions of Boston area, a little bit in northern Maine. Also, we got a marginal risk from Fort Stockton to San Antonio to Memphis and Jackson. Then again from Garden City all the way up to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Sioux Falls, you're included. The tornado probability looks like this. 2% up here in portions of South Dakota, Minnesota, and that portion of Iowa, and then from Texas and the portion of Arkansas and western Tennessee. Alright, damaging winds going to look like this. Across Texas, pretty much across Texas, in the portion of Arkansas, Louisiana, and also portions of Kansas, Nebraska, up in the portion of Minnesota, and also a portion of Wisconsin. Large hail looks like this, pretty much same vicinity. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. And it's going to look something like this. Alright, we got a marginal risk from Great Falls, Montana down to Midlands, Texas. Then from Woodward, Texas over to Billings, Montana. Slight risk of severe weather. General thunderstorm from up here just north of Boise, Idaho to Duluth, Michigan. Duluth, Minnesota. Excuse me, guys. Mixed up. Sorry there. Also over towards Scranton, Pennsylvania. Columbia, South Carolina. Down toward the Florida Keys to Miami. Also over toward New Orleans. Also down toward Brownsville, Texas. Probability is going to look like this. 5 and 15% respectively. Alright, let's take a look at the tropics real quick, and then we'll round up the video. So it's going to be a short video tonight. So alright, you can see here's that 70% chance of development over the next 7 days. Well, 90% it changed there. There we go. We got a new update. 60% over the next 48 hours, 2 days, and 90% over the next 7 days. Now we got a new update here on this one, 0 and 20%. So that's the Eastern Pacific. This looks to be our next tropical cyclone, and then this one right behind it looks to be the next one. Alright, let's take a look at the tropical Atlantic real quick, and then we'll round up the video. Alright, right now, tropical cyclone anticipated over the next 7 days. So, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.